Welcome back to Car Auto Tune-Up, the place where we dive deep into everything on four wheels, and today we've got something pretty exciting lined up. We're taking a full look at the all-new 2026 Chevy Malibu. Whether you're a fan of sleek sedans or just curious about Chevy's latest design evolution, you're in for a treat. We're covering everything from the front fascia to the back bumper, inside and out, and of course, we'll break down performance, tech, trims, and price. Let's jump into it. So, let's start with the design, and man, the 2026 Malibu is looking sharper than ever. Chevy has given the Malibu a thorough update, and it shows from the first glance. At the front, you'll immediately notice the bold new grille. It's wider and sleeker, featuring a blacked-out mesh design on the RS trim, while the Premier gets chrome accents that add a touch of sophistication. The headlights are now fully LED across the board, with integrated daytime running lights that sweep back in a wing-like shape, giving it a more aggressive, modern look. Chevy's signature boaty badge now sits proudly in the center, slightly slimmer and looking more refined. The hood is sculpted with subtle creases that draw the eyes towards the windshield. It's clean, purposeful, and adds an edge to what used to be a more conservative mid-size sedan. Moving along to the side, the Malibu shows off its athletic stance. The character lines have been reworked to create more tension along the doors and fenders, making the whole silhouette feel more planted and upscale. Depending on the trim, you're looking at either 17, 18, or even 19-inch alloy wheels. The RS trim gets blacked-out accents including mirror caps and window surrounds, while the LT and Premier trims offer more traditional chrome detailing. The roofline still has that fastback-inspired sweep that gives the Malibu a sportier profile compared to more upright sedans in this segment. Rear door openings are wide, making for easy access to the back seats, and ground clearance stays modest but practical for everyday urban or suburban driving. Door handles are body-colored on most trims, with keyless entry as standard starting on the LT trim. Now let's swing around to the back. The 2026 Malibu has a redesigned rear end that manages to look both elegant and performance-minded. The taillights have been sharpened, with full LED elements that mirror the shape of the front lighting. There's a subtle integrated spoiler on the trunk lid that adds to the sporty flair, especially on the RS trim. Dual exhaust tips are now available on the 2.0 L turbo models, giving it that little bit of extra edge. The Chevy badge is flanked by Malibu branding on the left and the trim level on the right, both in a modern, clean font that reflects the refreshed identity of the car. Opening the trunk, you'll find a generous cargo area around 15.7 cubic feet, which is among the best in class. And yes, the rear seats still fold in a 60-40 split for those larger items. Step inside the cabin. The Malibu continues to surprise. The materials have been upgraded throughout. You'll find soft touch surfaces across the dash, door panels, and even the center console. The overall layout feels more driver-focused this year. The center stack has been redesigned slightly to improve visibility and ergonomics. A new 11.3-inch touchscreen dominates the dashboard, running Chevy's latest infotainment system with built-in Google Apps, wireless Apple CarPlay, and Android Auto. Physical knobs for volume and climate control have thankfully remained, keeping it user-friendly for those who still prefer tactile feedback over touch-only controls. The steering wheel has a new 3-spoke design, leather-wrapped on most trims, with updated switchgear that feels more premium than before. Behind it, a digital driver display is available on higher trims, offering turn-by-turn directions, audio info, and driver assistance data. The seats are well bolstered, with available heating, ventilation, and even massage features on the Premier trim. The RS gets red stitching and sportier seat inserts, while the base LS and LT trims still offer solid comfort with cloth or leatherette, depending on the option. Rear seat passengers get decent legroom, With about 38.1 inches of space, rear AC vents, USB ports, and optional heated seats make this a more comfortable ride for everyone involved. Under the hood, let's talk performance. The 2026 Malibu is available with two engine options. The base engine is a 1.5-liter turbocharged inline-4 making around 163 horsepower and 184 pounds-feet of torque. It's paired with a CVT transmission, which has been refined for smoother, more responsive behavior this year. It's not a race car, but for commuting and daily driving, it's efficient and does the job well. Fuel economy is rated at approximately 30 miles per gallon city and 38 miles per gallon highway, making it one of the more fuel-efficient non-hybrids in its class. For those wanting more power, there's the optional 2.0-liter turbo 4 that cranks out 250 horsepower and 260 pounds-feet of torque, mated to a 9-speed automatic transmission. This combo gives the Malibu a genuine punch, accelerating from 0 to 60 in around 5.8 seconds. Power delivery is smooth, and the gearbox shifts quickly and unobtrusively. Handling-wise, the Malibu benefits from McPherson struts up front and a multi-link rear suspension. The RS and Premier trims get a sports-tuned setup that reduces body roll and makes cornering more confident. Steering is light but accurate, and the ride quality leans more toward comfort than sharpness, which is exactly what most buyers in this category are looking for. Chevy has also packed the 2026 Malibu with standard and optional safety tech. You get forward collision alert, automatic emergency braking, lane keep assist with lane departure warning, and a rear vision camera across most trims. Higher trims add blind spot monitoring, rear cross traffic alert, adaptive cruise control, and a 360-degree camera system. On the pricing front, the 2026 Malibu starts at around $26,000 for the base LS trim. The LT comes in around $28,000, adding features like remote start, upgraded wheels, and a power driver's seat. The RS trim adds sporty styling and comes in just above $29,000. If you want all the bells and whistles, the Premier trim sits around $34,000 and includes the more powerful engine, digital displays, ventilated seats, premium audio, and advanced driver assistance features. Warranty coverage includes a 3-year/36,000 bumper-to-bumper warranty, and a 5-year/60,000 powertrain warranty, along with roadside assistance. There's also complimentary maintenance for the first visit, which is a nice touch. So here's the verdict. The 2026 Chevy Malibu might just be the best version yet. While the market is crowded with SUVs, this mid-size sedan refuses to go quietly. It's more stylish, more tech-savvy, and better to drive than many expect. It's not trying to be flashy, it's just solid, dependable, and surprisingly refined. If you're in the market for a family sedan with a touch of sportiness and a whole lot of comfort, the Malibu deserves a serious look. That's all for today's review, folks. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 2026 Chevy Malibu, hit that like button, subscribe to Car Auto Tune-Up for more weekly reviews and comparisons, and leave a comment letting us know what car you want to see next. Thanks for riding with USA. See you in the next video.